Welcome back for another video. Most rehabbers and real estate investors suck. Not all, but most. Now I got a few examples that I want to show you all reasons why a lot of them suck. And if you're a first-time home buyer, you're somebody looking to purchase a primary residence, or even if you're a real estate investor or a rehabber yourself, these are some things that you should know and that you can learn from moving forward in your journey. Now, the first thing, before you invest in a property, you need to understand the area. Now, let's get to Exhibit A. Just by pulling up at a property, I know whether that rehabber or that real estate investor is a rookie. So here's Exhibit A. Directly across the street from the property that they're flipping, literally steps, there are swarms and swarms of bees. The person across the street from the property is harvesting honey from bees. That is a no-no, okay? That is a big no. It will affect your bottom line, i.e. this particular deal, i.e. the time on market. And I already know this guy's losing money because he told me he has to bring 50 grand to the table just to close on this and get out of it. If you want to understand the area around the property, go around that property at noon, which is the time that I went around there, and at night. That will tell you everything that you need to know about any property that you're interested in investing in. Okay, noon, 12 noon, middle of the day, and at night, because the freaks come out at night. Trust me. The next thing, and this is one thing that I see again. I've shown, since I'm a real estate agent, I've shown over 100 properties, and within the past 30 days, a lot of them rehab, and I see the same things over and over. Loose and missing hand railings. Most people don't know or don't understand that these banks, if you're rehabbing or flipping a property and you put it on the market, these banks will not give these buyers financing if there are loose or missing handrails. The smallest and simplest stuff. I see this every time. You can have your closing delayed because what the bank will do, when they do something called the appraisal, and the appraiser comes and checks out the property, they're also doing their own safety inspection. The bank will cite you for this, and then you're gonna have to fix this, and then they're gonna have to send that appraiser back out to the property, which most times delays the closing. Now, there are some banks that will say, okay, well, just send us a picture, but not all. But this is, like, again, rookie stuff that I see all the time. I can easily tell if somebody is a rookie by just small stuff like this. Look at the drywall around the water heater. They just poked holes in it and ran the lines through it. Again, we're not even looking at the work that was done. The way that they poked holes and didn't make it look neat and professional will give you, or will tell you, that this is not right. In addition to that, this is a 30 gallon when single family homes are supposed to have 50s, right? Again, another rookie mistake. This is something, just spend the extra money to hire a licensed professional to do this. A licensed professional did not do this. You can look at it and tell. Again, another rookie mistake. Another thing that I consistently have seen in these rehabbers: loose toilets, loose faucets with no caulking around them. Okay, the smallest stuff, right? This is the small stuff that they always overlook. And this is how you can look and see who is really a professional or really good at rehabbing and who isn't, by just the small stuff. All right. Now, here's another big one, right? A lot of homes have something called sump pumps. Okay, sump pumps pump the water from under the house and send the water into the yard. That's what they're supposed to do. But as you can see here, this particular rehabber has the sump pump overflow flowing under the house and then back into the sump pump well, and not away from the house. This is supposed to be away from the house. So that way, it gets rid of it. Again, another rookie mistake. And like I said, when I go to these properties, because I used to be a rehab, I used to rehab, and I know what to look for. I see this stuff all the time. Now, granted, this stuff can be fixed. It's minor in a sense, but you can always tell who's a rookie and who's not. And it's really that simple. The small stuff. One thing that I also see a lot of these guys doing is not having how you have the gutters on the side of the home, they don't have the extenders that extend it into the yard. Now we're talking about $10 going to Home Depot, $10 for these extenders into the yard. Because what happens is, when you don't have the gutter extenders, it causes water to sit around the house. And once buyers hear, oh my God, there's water sitting around the house, then they automatically, in their mind, because most buyers are buying emotionally, they automatically think that, or something wrong with the foundation, or there's an issue with the house because there's standing water, when really you could have just spent the extra $10, $15, $20 and got the gutter extenders to go into the yard and not have to deal with and doing it the right way, pretty much. And although standing water, it would take months and maybe years for standing water to really affect the foundation, but most buyers don't understand that. So if you're somebody rehabbing, that can cost you money. But all in all, I just wanted to just show this, just to give y'all an example of what's really out here in the field. And again, I had a video go viral where I said most of these real estate investors and these rehabbers don't know what they're doing. And it's honest to God truth. If you're somebody that's been in the game for a long time and you know what to look for, this stuff right here is a dime a dozen. The majority of them are sloppy like this. What I will say is this particular project, aesthetically, they did a great job. But it's the small stuff that was missed. When I was rehabbing, I would go through and look for the small stuff myself. Then I would hire a home inspector before I put the house on the market. So that way I know what's coming to me, right? So that way I can take care of a lot of this stuff. And then that way when the buyer comes along and buys, there isn't that much that will come up, right? But I just want to just bring this to y'all. Again, if you're in my market, feel free to reach out to me. My email is always below. Let me know what you all think.